Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. My name is Lisa.
What is it?
It was Lisa. That's how you spell it.
And I am Mel.
And we are real life sisters where we talk about, love the shirt, Mel.
Thank you.
There's a story behind it. I think we'll add that in Love to Shirt if we have it. Okay. We are real life sisters. We get on this podcast and talk about whatever we want to. This is the thing, everybody. If you are joining us for the first time, girl, you done missed a good time.
And we are a good time.
Okay, we are a good time. And this is the last episode of the season year.
Yes.
This is it. We're shooting out of order. So this will drop the week after next. Okay,
yes.
That will actually be.
So
However,
if you're here now watching
in real
this
time.
in real time, that means you're on our Patreon.
Yes.
And you get to enjoy us in real time.
Yes.
So join our Patreon.
So join our Patreons. We will be back on, this is for the live audience only, okay?
Yes.
If you're listening, disregard. For the live audience only, we will be back on Monday shooting at our normal time, and that will actually be the last live for the year.
Of the year, yes.
And this will be the last podcast episode that drops for the year. So all I really am trying to tell you is we're shooting out of order.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. So we're going to shoot today. We're going to shoot on Monday. Okay. We get on this podcast. We talk about whatever we want. We want to thank our sponsors.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's what we want to do.
love and appreciate our sponsors, care of BetterHelp and HelloFresh. Thank you, and you'll hear more about them in the podcast.
Yes, you will. All right, we're going to start with the segment we like to call Long Story Short. Let me go first so we can go to you and lead into...
Understood.
Very good. All right, so listen to you guys. I'm hosting a company party, and I'm so excited about it.
I'm excited, too.
It's the family affair, the KevOnStage side of the house. We have a lot of things that we do.
You guys have a lot of things going on.
Yeah,
a lot of businesses.
A lot of business. We stand
I'm
on
not a
business.
businessman. I'm a businessman.
And it's there's like 5 of us. But I'm very excited about it because I'm very excited about it because you guys, I bought gift bags.
Oh. Did you hit up the lady?
What lady?
The one I sent you?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's in for next time.
Okay, understood.
It was too late.
Got it.
She was going to stress me out. I was going to stress her out.
Anybody got time.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be a good idea.
Okay.
So I bought, I should say a company dinner.
Yeah, I'm excited. And it's at my favorite restaurant in LA.
Yeah. I should say company dinner. It's not really a party. So I bought these little gift bags. I have like a lot of Black-owned brands that I've included that are like my favorites. I was very much inspired by Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, and so it's going to be like a bag of like my favorites. So there's like reasons why I chose the things that I chose, which I'm very excited about. In fact, if you guys know like a Black-owned fragrance brand, let me know because I kind of struggled a little bit with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, I do know one.
Oh.
I didn't think about it till right just now. God dog.
Next time.
Oh, well, next time. So anyway, everything has like a reason, and I'm going to do like that's exactly it. Brown Girl Jane, duh.
Oh.
Literally, that's exactly what I just thought. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Anyways, y'all know my brain be off and on. So anyway, I'm going to do a little video and do the bags to get the bags together. The bag brand is actually Brandon Blackwood.
Uh-huh.
And I'm so excited about that, too.
That is cool.
Because I've been, like, onto his bags here lately, and so I got, like, a bunch of them for everybody. So I'm just very excited. That is tomorrow. I'm sure we'll do, like, a little video. What are you wearing?
I don't know. I really want to be, like, holiday appropriate.
Great. That's how I want you to be. Not like a gown, though, but, like...
No, but, like, yeah. So I actually intended to go to the mall, but you'll hear more about that later.
Oh, okay. Catherine from the stage crew will be there with
Whoop,
her.
whoop.
Actually, I just told her. I just gave her an official title.
Did you?
Yeah. As community manager.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that good?
Come on, community manager in the chat.
Yeah, so
we
that's...
love to see it.
Yeah, so she'll be here with her husband. They're flying in.
I'm so excited. FDJ?
Tomorrow. Yes, FDJ.
I'm excited to meet Kat's husband.
Yeah, so they're flying in tomorrow. She'll get a gift bag.
This is great.
Community manager. So I'm very excited. I told Courtney,
yes.
I said next year, now that you work with us for a little while, you understand that in my mind, I am Martha Stewart.
Absolutely.
The problem is I don't start the Martha Stewart things till real
That's how it
late.
be.
I'd be like, you know what we should do today?
Right now.
Right now.
Urgency is great.
Oh, yeah. It'd be the best, worst. We should have a company party. She's like, and Courtney's great, though, because she's like, great.
She's on it.
Yeah. I'm like, what about here? What about here? What about here? Great. She has like quotes the next day.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great. I'm like, you know what we should do? We should do bags. Fantastic. What do you want to put it on?
On it.
Yeah. And I'm like, great. So
we
I'm
have to
very
remember
excited.
Administrative Day for her.
Oh, who?
There's like a National Administrative Day or something. You should.
What day is it?
I feel like it's in April or something. We'll look it up and remember that for her.
I should. She's really good, you guys.
Her.
I really do appreciate her. No, legit. She's been a freaking like fantastic hire. Really, really, really like her. And then the last thing I'll say is Kev has officially been on set for his new show that he is co-host. Can I say these things? I just won't say the title or nothing.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Co-hosting.
What do I know?
I know. We'll all find out together. They should actually officially be announcing it
in the new year, right?
Low key at the end of December. It should be soon because we're gonna do
the party.
We're gonna do a watch party.
And you told Daddy.
I did tell Daddy. What did he
told
say?
Me that he was thinking he hasn't decided yet.
Oh, he told me he wasn't coming.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
He's
if he
probably
changes his
watching.
mind.
Hi.
Hey, Daddy, let me know if you change your mind, child. But we're gonna do it's April 24th. Thank you. We're gonna do a company party. We're going to do a watch party and have some of the crew from production come, and of course Kev and his co-host come and invite some people. So it's gonna be fun. I am so happy and so proud of him. I said this in the vlog how proud I am of him and really happy. I think even more than proud. Like I really am happy that he's experiencing this as a talent. You know what I mean? Like a lot of what we do and kind of a lot of what Kev has like built a brand on is providing opportunities to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And people have taken those opportunities. Some people take advantage of them, but some people take those opportunities and like they flourish. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like 100%. They are able to take them and build their own brands. Off of it. But and it's freaking amazing. But to have Kev be honored in a way that's like for him is, man, I'm really, really like excited and just like really happy for him. And everyone, they've been like really, really nice and giving really great feedback. And so it's been good. It's been dope. Very good.
It's very, very dope.
Yeah. So that's my long story short.
We love it. We love it. We also love taking care of ourselves and our bodies. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about Care Of.
In case you haven't heard me talk about Care Of before, it's a subscription service that ships high-quality personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every single month. I am all about things being shipped to me. Okay, this is just the reality and the truth of my life. My oldest son just got braces, and there's like a certain toothpaste he has to use and all of these things. And I was like, fantastic. I don't want to go to the store to get this picked up. Can someone send it to me, please? And let me know if that's available. In the world of like delivery services, why are you leaving your house when there are options for people to send them to you? Okay. And this is what Care Of knows. They know you don't want to leave. They know you don't. So they're going to send you your vitamins, your supplements, your powders to your house every single month, and it's going to have your name on it. Okay, so your kids ain't going to be able to take your stuff. Your husband ain't going to be able to take your stuff. It's going to say your name on it. Okay, so it's yours. It comes in this very nice, convenient little like tower that you can put on your bathroom vanity, or you can put it in the kitchen, which is where I put mine by my stove for whatever reason. That's just more convenient. Maybe because there's water down there. I can just, while I'm cooking, oh yeah, let me go ahead and take this, pop it, drink some drink, and go on about my life, okay? You can pack it in your purse, your gym bag, because they come in these convenient little packages that are super easy to just slip in your purse, your gym bag, your lunch bag, wherever you are that you are going to remember to take them. All you do to get started is take a short, simple online quiz about your lifestyle and health goals, and Care Of will give you a doctor-backed recommendation. It is that easy. And then you just answer the door or check your mail, and voila, your stuff is there. Please make sure that you for 50% off, go to takecareof.com and enter code GJ50. For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code GJ50. safety. Thanks so much to Kara for sponsoring today's episode.
I meant to say this and I forgot actually because it happened a couple of weeks ago. When Micaiah was like months old or so, I got her ears pierced because that's what we do, so that it'll be, pierced. And so by the time she's older, I can take the earrings out. I ain't got to worry about it bothering you because now it's set. She don't like none of the kids.
I was about to say, Kenny didn't either.
McKinley hates earrings. She was fine when she was younger, but now she hates them. So, but her ears are already pierced, so I'm good. When I need to put them in, I can. Anyway, I haven't put in some in Micaiah's ears for a while, and so one of them, the back closed. The other one, fine, put the earring in. The other one, the front, it can go in, it just won't come out. So I was so annoyed and frustrated. Okay, whatever. So I take her to get it re-pierced because I want this to be fine. And she's much older now. So I'm like, let me just get it out the way. So I put it in there and, whatever. It's fine. She cries. She's okay. Leave it in there. And the them things cost money, first of all. Getting your ears pierced. I feel like it used to be cheap. Now it costs money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's her right ear. I'm not going to take that earring out. I'll take the other one out, clean it, do all the stuff. I took the wrong earring out.
You did? I thought you were going to say Micaiah took it out.
I took the wrong earring out.
I knew you were going to say.
It wasn't the right, it was the left, and now it's closed again.
I just knew you were going to say Micaiah. You woke up and Micaiah was like, here, girl, I don't want this.
The night, she got it pierced in the daytime. We got home. I took out the wrong earring.
Did you notice it immediately?
Immediately.
And it closed up fast, though.
Actually, no. I took it out, gave her a bath, and then I was like, that's the wrong one.
Oh, by that, you waited too long.
So then I tried to switch, and it was...
It's a wrap. The thing is, that hole closed just like that.
It'd be like, oh, is that my skin?
Yes.
Come on over here.
Yes, it do. It wants to not have a hole.
I have wanted to cry every day since because now I'm like, I
got to do it again.
And I can't torture my baby like this. She was so mad at me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to take her back.
Oh.
But also,
you got to take her back.
Your ear needs to be pierced, girl. We got to get through this now.
Yeah. But the only thing is the next time she going to take it out.
Oh, my goodness. And she's just getting older and crazier and more of a terrorist every day. So now I don't know what to do.
You got to take her back.
So mad.
You got to take her back.
And I have to repay. I paid.
Yeah, you do got to repay.
I paid. It was like $100.
What did you get her, a diamond?
Well, at Claire's, they only let you get certain earrings.
There's no way in the world you paid $100 at Claire's.
I swear to you.
Claire's?
It was literally like...
For just the one?
Like $97.
Girl, Claire's got too much dip on their chip. Why in the world is pierced? That's why we're in a recession. That's what we just talked about.
This is why.
This is that silent depression.
Walmart does it. I low-key wanted to make her a doctor's appointment literally just so I can go up there and be like, you check her out, make sure she's okay. Also, can you pierce her ear while I'm here? Is that a thing?
No!
I think doctors do it.
Why would they have a piercer?
You can go to places. My niece got hers done that way.
At the doctor's
I don't
office?
know, it was definitely not Claire's where she was because I saw a video of her doing it and cried.
They said pediatricians do it.
Pediatricians, that's what I'm saying.
I've never heard this in my life.
Maybe I'll take her to a tattoo shop. Maybe I don't even need the ear. The problem is I have a brand new expensive pair of earrings from Claire's.
A tattoo shop might be better.
And
I
so
also think a tattoo shop might be cleaner.
Yeah,
probably.
Especially the Claire's,
because they be
you don't know about
16-year-olds.
The Claire's, that's that baby's first job. She's so excited.
Children. I just made sure she cleaned it off. Hey, where's the alcohol? Forget the antibacterial pretty purple bottle. Give me alcohol.
Yeah,
clean
the
that
tattoo
off,
shop might be for sure. Might be a little bit better.
I am so upset.
I didn't know doctors do it. Maybe you should go to the doctor.
I'm gonna call up there and see if they'll do it for me.
I've never heard of this. Please tell me how much they costed.
I am so mad.
You should be mad.
So anyway, that is my first thing.
Oh, poor
The
Kai.
second thing.
That's why she cusses you out every day. Actually, Micaiah knows that these type of, like, she already sees the future. I think she has like that Raven.
Oh my gosh, I meant to text you. That's a Raven.
Yeah.
I meant to text you guys last night because this is how she sleeps.
Kai?
Yes, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to send this on the camera. Micaiah sleeps with her feet on the ground.
Why?
I don't know.
Because she need to be able.
I don't even know.
Micaiah
I can't show you. I don't
like
know how to show y'all.
Micaiah sleeps like she should almost be ready for battle.
Her legs hang off the bed.
If this is the bed and these are her feet, this is how
on
she
the
is.
floor.
And this is
I'm
the floor.
like, But so 2 nights ago, we're all asleep. It's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. We hear on the monitor, Kai is coughing. We wake up, check the monitor. She is sitting upright in her bed, throwing up.
No. From what?
I don't know.
What did you do to this baby?
Don't know. We go in there, Greg.
She is
we
standing on
clean her
business.
up. We clean her off. Greg puts all the sheets in the bed. I'm all like, what's wrong with my bed? I didn't know. Sleep in the bed with me. We sleep in the bed. She throws up again in my bed, on me, on her, on my pillow, on my sheets.
Makai's sick of this.
By this time, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so now we're just up.
She's
Everybody's just up.
Makai is sick of this church.
Listen,
She is sick of this church.
Didn't we talked about on an episode having children later in life? This is the bull. Okay, this is the bull.
Why is she throwing? She had food
And now
poisoning?
she's sick. Now she's all the way. I gave her Motrin and Tylenol before I left. I don't know what's wrong with her. The daycares are the problem.
I'm trying
You
to tell
send your kids to daycare, and all of a sudden they're sick every day.
Man.
Micaiah was at home with me the whole first year and a half of her life. She got sick, but not like this. Not this much. If she didn't have COVID, she didn't get sick. Now, every day she has a cold. Every day she's sneezing, coughing, sniffling. Every day.
If you send your child to daycare, matter of fact, that's one of the pop the trunks. That is a pop the trunk from today.
Well, I'm going to tap in on that because
Yeah.
listen.
Oh, poor baby.
It's the worst. Everybody needs therapy, and that's why I'm so excited to tell you about our sponsors, BetterHelp.
I had therapy this morning. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was the second meeting of my day today. I sat and talked with my therapist for a good half an hour. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. I actually just had a meeting with my therapist the other day, and one of the things that I actually really appreciate about her is that she is super flexible with my time. So I have a very dynamic schedule. We all know this, and I'm not always in a stationary position on the same day at the same time every single week. And so like this week, she was like, I need to get you on the schedule for next week. What day works best for you? And I was like, listen, next week is like super, super busy for me because we're actually going out of town. So if we could do Wednesday on my ride to my hair appointment, this is the favorite time. Okay, this is currently my favorite time to do therapy because I know at this time I'm gonna be in the car and I ain't gonna be talking to nobody, and we could just have the conversation. And she's like, "That's cool. You don't have to be on video. We could just do it through the phone. That allows me to be hands-free. That allows me to be very safe. But I still am able to use that time and be productive. So that is literally one of my favorite things. And that's what BetterHelp is here to do. They understand we're all very busy and we all do have dynamic schedules. And sometimes it may just be, you're off at work at 5 and going back out to another place for therapy is just not something you want to do, but therapy is important. And so BetterHelp was designed to be convenient and flexible and suit your needs, and you can still get therapy in. And with the holidays approaching, you may have some triggers coming up, whether that's, deaths in the family, or maybe your finances aren't where you want them to be, or maybe the relationships where your family are not where you want them to be, and you need to be able to sort through some of those feelings, and that is what therapy can do. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, try BetterHelp. Give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. Again, it's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You're just going to fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapy, and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. It's a season of giving. Give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/GJ to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ.
But no, so speaking of therapy, I just want to say that one time in my life, okay, right now we do couples therapy, which is great. And I actually want to do individual therapy again. But at one point I was doing individual therapy and we transitioned. My therapist was like, hey, I'm starting like a group therapy situation. And I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. And she was a Black woman and she asked if it was going to be a Black women's therapy group. Mm-hmm. I thought it was an amazing idea. I was struggling a lot in my job, like mentally it was like exhausting and very taxing and I didn't know. So I thought it would be like really beneficial to be in a group with other women, Black women, who were professionals that I could like hear their stories. They could hear mine, give me, help, whatever. I thought it was going to be amazing. Y'all, has anybody ever had group therapy? Have you ever gone for a period of time to group therapy. Let me just tell you about my experience. So there was, initially it was 5 of us, I think. But like shortly into the group therapy, one of the 5, maybe it was 4 of us, because it was 4. Shortly into it, one of the girls basically said she didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, I got a job. She had been telling us that she didn't really want to do this kind of work. She worked as a freelancer. And so she was like, at the beginning, I don't want to do that kind of work. I'm moving on. I don't want to do that. And then she got a job doing the very thing she told us that she didn't want to. So then it's awkward, right? Because like, I don't know y'all, but also I'm only going off of what you said. So I'm like, oh, well, you should do that. Because she's like, I have to stop therapy because I'm going to take this job. And I was like, oh, but like you said that wasn't what you wanted. So are you going to like push to like do what you want? And she was like, no, like, I'm done with this. I'm like gonna take this job. So it was like, okay, bye. Like it's really awkward because you feel like you don't know these people,
right?
But you've also like established some kind of relationship and rapport with them, and so it's like, okay, like all the best to you. So then it was 3 of us. So then there's 3 of us going, and it was before the pandemic, so we were in person. But then the pandemic.
I was gonna say I didn't realize you guys went in person. I thought it was all online.
No, at the very beginning it was all in person.
Oh.
And so it was like awkward the first day, but like whatever, you kind of get used to it. And so after a while, pandemic starts. So then we are remote, and so it's the 3 of us plus the therapist, and we're all like, having our sessions. And one day on group therapy, it's in the evening on Zoom. And the therapy session starts, and me and one of the other girls and the therapist are on there, and we're talking. We're in the middle, like therapy has started. And then the 3rd girl joins probably 15 or 20 minutes late. And she's like clearly intoxicated, like clearly, like joins kind of like, hey y'all. And the girl is like in the middle of sharing like a very like sad story. Like her and her boyfriend are having these issues. She wants a baby. Like it's a whole situation. And she's like, hey y'all. And so we're like, oh, hey girl. So the therapist is like, hey, you just kind of joined in the middle of like a session. And she's like, okay. And so she's just like obnoxious, right? And so we probably get maybe 5 or 10 minutes into the other girl's story. And meanwhile, obnoxious girls being like just loud and annoying and very disruptive.
You know, when you're sober, but the other person
yes.
it's that type
it
of...
It was those vibes. And so I'm also like, what the fuck are we doing? Are you going to address this?
Yeah.
Like we're all grown women.
Yeah.
So that's really weird. But like, you're the authority in the situation. Room. You're the therapist. So like address her. And she's like not addressing her. So we continue on. She's being disruptive. Eventually the therapist like calls her out. Like, you joined the session late.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're not okay. Like, I think she literally said, it seems like you're drunk or high. Are you on something?
Yeah.
And that like sent the girl off. So she's like, you're accusing me of being drunk. And so we're like, and it's Zoom. So I'm like, bro, I will cover my camera and laugh at you right now. Like, what is happening? It was so awkward. So then she like randomly blurts out that yesterday her mom died. Oh. So we're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, is
that's
that
so
why?
Sad. Yeah. You should have told. And then she gets mad at us because she's like, y'all never asked me. My mom died and nobody asked me. And we're like, we didn't know we were supposed to ask. You joined really late. Like, so she starts calling each of us out, right? So she starts with the therapist and she's like, you call yourself a therapist? You think, and so she's like singling her out, like calling her out on BS. And then she's like, this is a therapy group. We all spill our guts and you never spill yours. And I'm like, isn't that the point? She's the therapist. So it's like, y'all, it was so cringy. And then she goes to the girl who has like issues with her boyfriend. So she's like, you want to have a baby? He's obviously cheating on you. He living at your house. And I'm like, don't get to me. Please don't get to me. I don't want you to call me out. Please no. Bruh, I'm not even lying to you. It was so ridiculous. She gets to me, and I don't even remember what she said because I low-key just wanted to like cry. Like, I want to get out of here. Literally, I don't have to be here. Like, this is a choice. I am paying to be a part of this group, and you go.
And you come in here, and you're going off, girl. Bye.
So anyway,
and you're not even the therapist.
And you're not even the therapist.
And it's on Zoom.
And on Zoom, bruh.
I will unplug my laptop.
Literally. I gotta go make dinner. I'm choosing to be here with you, and you go insult me, and I pay. It was so stupid.
Oh my God.
So then the therapist tries to like gather order. So she's trying to like ask us if we have like responses to this woman who has just like gone off on us. Like, does anybody have anything to say? And I'm like, no. So the therapist eventually like addresses her, says, I don't even remember what she said, but she's like, you know, we want you to be a part. And, you know, she's whatever, trying to like make the situation better. And the girl's like, I'm done with this. And clicks off. She hangs up.
The thing is, the reason I'm mad is because everybody in that session that wasn't her should have been did that.
We should have been.
It's the fact that she beat y'all to it.
I don't even know why I stayed on. It was also like a train wreck that you're watching live, that you're like, I don't want to look, but I also want to look. But also I paid to be here, so I
We're
should
also
look.
like, this isn't in the manual. What do
Bruh.
I do?
Girl.
So listen, we hadn't exchanged numbers, right? We didn't, because it's like a weird the group
'Cause
therapy
we're not
is
friends.
weird. We're not
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
So, but we had each other's emails. So I started emailing the other girl, like, what the fuck is going on? But apparently she wasn't checking her email. She emailed me. So after the whole session ended, I was so mad. Like, bro, we could have been going back and forth during this, and now you're not responding. So anyway, the girl logs off. We like talk about it in therapy, and then the therapist is like, we should break and like let's reconvene. So the therapist emails on the group thread with the girl, and she's like, I'm really sorry about your mom. I hope you're gonna join us next week. And we never heard from that girl again.
Of course not. Number one, once you sober up, you're embarrassed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm not about to do this.
Oh my gosh.
Number two, the energy in the room is forever changed. Yes! If I do come back,
I want an
even if I
apology.
apologize, yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It's weird. Now I'm
because now I'm
judging you.
not finna. That's stupid.
It was wild. That was a wild story. So we continued group therapy, but it was me, the other girl, and the therapist for probably another, like, I don't know, almost a year probably. We like continued. And then I had Micaiah. And so right before Micaiah, I was like, listen, I'm about to have a baby and I'm not going to be jumping on this Zoom to talk to y'all. Like, I'm just not. So like, this was great. I wish you guys all the best. Like, I'm done here. So that was the end of group therapy for me.
I would never do group therapy. I don't think I'm built for it. For that level of sharing with people you don't know.
No.
I don't think I'm built for that level of, and I'm a vulnerable person, and I would still be like, girl, no.
And because everybody has different issues, everybody's coming with different issues, that at times I felt like judged. Like, because everybody was at different positions in their life and whatever. Like, here I'm here, and everyone's here for different reasons. I'm here because I'm having issues in my career, and like, I really want to talk to people who are like established and can help me. The other girl literally is having issues with her boyfriend. She just found out he had kids.
Like
and
relationship
issues. And I'm over here married. And now I'm pregnant and I already have a kid. So, like, I don't really want to speak on your situation. I don't want you to feel a way about me. Yeah. So that was really weird.
Yeah, actually, it should almost be themed.
It should be themed.
Yeah, like, this group therapy for.
Yes. And having just Black women is not enough. And I thought it would be. Yeah, I thought, like, our shared experiences would be. But what we're here to discuss is so different that it just didn't work out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even the therapist herself, like...
Didn't she come back and like apologize to y'all that she didn't take it over or something?
Yeah, she did. And actually the other girl in that session was like, no, I feel like you should have. Like, you just let that go off the rails and you didn't address it.
I remember you said that.
And that was really like not okay for us. Like, you are the authority. And I'm like, no, low key, she's right.
She is right.
She's right. So it was just a weird... Then but the other thing is, the girl who eventually left is like telling the therapist, you don't really participate and tell us about you. And I personally, if I'm paying to tell you about me, I don't really want to hear about you.
They're not supposed to. Like,
I think
like,
I agree.
Yes.
But then the therapist started sharing.
That's not allowed as like a.
She started sharing about herself. I think because she felt attacked by that girl, so she started telling us that she had been trying to have kids, and so she just adopted a girl. And I was like,
sometimes I don't mind the relatability from my marriage therapist. Sometimes I don't mind it. However, I don't want you to relate so much that I feel like you in the boat with me.
Yes.
Yeah, where you end up asking.
Correct.
Like, I gotta slide over on the couch because you need a seat.
Exactly. I don't, because I'm paying you to help me, but now I realize, oh, you need help too? So what I'm paying you for? Who do you go to? So maybe I should get my money to
Who's your
them.
boss?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my money to them. So there is a line. Sometimes I'm like, yes, please, please, you know. And I'm a relatability person. I want to feel like you understand and you empathize
Yes.
and like I get it. But then don't get too close though.
Don't exactly, girl.
Because that's weird.
It was a very weird experience for me, and why.
So do you recommend?
No, I will never go back to group therapy. Absolutely not. I want individual therapy. Okay, help me. I don't want to help you. Okay, that's your business. You should get your own session. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that.
Very good. Long story short, was long today.
It was
long.
You know what's not long though? Making food with HelloFresh. And you know we love HelloFresh around here.
Especially with the holidays approaching.
Absolutely.
You know, you ain't gonna really go. You can't do two things at once.
No.
So yeah, get you some HelloFresh delivered to your house.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. It is the holiday season, as we all know, and 'tis the season for giving and gathering. And with HelloFresh, it can also be the season of saving. We love to save. Actually, save money this month with fresh recipes delivered cheaper than takeout. And with pre-proportioned ingredients, you'll never waste money on excess food, because that is the reality of the life we live in, the world we live in. Did you know HelloFresh does more than just dinners? From easy breakfasts to start your morning off right, to 10-minute lunches or satisfying snacks both adults and kids will love. I can testify to that. HelloFresh has tasty choices for every mealtime occasion, and the best part, no grocery trip required. I'll tell you, I actually went to the grocery store yesterday and dropped my debit card as I walked in. And when I got to the register, I went to go pay, and I said, "Oh no, I don't have my card." And the cashier was like, "Is your name Melanie?" And I was like, "Yes." You know what? If I had gotten HelloFresh, I would have been at the grocery store anyway, would have never lost the card at all. So stay at home and get HelloFresh delivered to you, okay? Because they have amazing meals like meatballs that I love, like meatloaf that I love, them little taquito things that I love, so good. All the kids love them. All their burger options. They send you the potatoes, cut them up, make some little wedges, little French fries. McKinley loves the carrots right now. Listen, I am all in on the HelloFresh option. So go to HelloFresh.com/juicefree and use code JUICEFREE for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/juicefree with code JUICEFREE. So join us with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
All right. Anything else?
That's it,
All
child.
right. Let's move on to Pop the Trunk.
Pop it.
All right, we're gonna pop the trunk and we're gonna listen to some of your Pop the Trunks. However, I do have my own personal one that just happened to me yesterday.
Do it.
I would like to pop the trunk on Apple.
Okay.
And well, Steve Jobs is no longer here, God rest his soul. But his products that still exist as his legacy, I want to pop the trunk on them. Have you ever downloaded a video and then went to your photos/videos and it wasn't the most recent photo or video in your phone?
Yes, and I have ways of figuring out about why too.
So what happens often to me
Okay.
is that they like to put things in chronological order.
Like when the video was taken.
Oh yeah, if you
Not
download
just
something
when
that
you
was,
download
yeah.
it.
Exactly.
If you say you shot a video on like November 20th and you download on your phone now, it would show up with all the other videos
In November.
because of the timestamp.
Exactly.
Not
No,
the
that's
download
annoying.
date.
I
Yeah.
want Apple to either A, fix it, or B, allow me the option to
sort.
put it where I want.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you download, this happened to me yesterday. I was trying to upload when the TikToks that me and Kev, the videos me and Kev did that I'm posting now, we actually shot
A while ago.
a while ago.
Okay.
And now I'm like, you should probably post these.
Yeah.
So I've been posting them. So when I download them, they go back to like September, October
Now
when
you
we
gotta
shot
go
them.
find them.
I scroll. You do one good scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't say I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so now I want to cut somebody out.
Oh, that's
Because
so
where's this video?
annoying.
If I downloaded it now, that means I want access to it now.
Right now.
Why would you put it back to when? I don't understand that. And the fact that I can't sort by Like,
Recent
let me
downloads,
filter
that-
by
Recent.
most recently downloaded.
Yeah.
Or just put it at the top. I do not understand the logic
Yeah,
behind
that's stupid.
I need an actual real world example in which you download something today onto your phone and you actually want it to go back
Yeah.
to the day that you, and not because you didn't need access to it at the very moment that you decided to download it. Duh. And so what was happening was I downloaded it and I was trying to upload back onto Instagram, TikTok, and I couldn't find it.
Well, it's worse because when you're searching on those apps, it's even harder to navigate
Yes.
your photos
Yes.
because it's so.
Yes.
It is all
so when I
stupid.
did it the last time, I was like, I'm going to favorite it. No, you can't go to favorites on all the apps.
Oh, yeah.
You
that's
can't
right.
go all the way into a specific album or folder in all the apps. So you know what I had to do? AirDrop it to my laptop
And
and
then
then
you find it.
AirDrop it back to my phone so it would show up in my most recent.
Oh, that's how you did it?
That's my workaround.
Oh.
Do you have a different one?
That's what I would say, yeah, to do it that way. Because
Oh,
the
that's
laptop's a
annoying.
little easier
That's
to
way
sort.
too much work.
It's so much work.
stupid.
It's stupid. It's unnecessary. And I don't understand why. And Cocoa Butter says sips and Android. Let me tell you something. Every day,
Sips and Android.
every day, the Apple users, but Apple users had too much chip on the chip. Because these days, the Androids be Androiding.
Absolutely. Everything about Android seems like it's better.
Everything
I want it. I just
outside of the
won't.
fully integration. Now, let me tell you something. It was
I
nice.
will not go to Android
Because I can't.
because everything is Apple.
Everything is integrated.
Sorry.
And I do enjoy that.
But I also recognize that it's better. Android
Yes.
is better.
And Apple be doing stuff on purpose to make your memory build up too, okay? Because why when I download a file on my email, it automatically saves in my Google Drive.
Oh, I be hating that. I don't like mixed matching of stuff. If I have something on this, that's
Leave
where
it
I
there.
want it.
I agree.
Don't cross.
That's the iCloud. Doing
I don't
that.
like
I don't want that.
I don't
If
like
I'm
that.
pulling it up on email, I just want to view only. I don't want it to download and then take up space here. And now my memory is full. Now you want me to buy a new laptop. I got to get a new computer. My phone is dying. This phone get hot.
And now everybody in your friends list because they then connected Facebook to your friends, to your contacts, and everybody can see everything.
Everybody know your business.
Everybody, you got a new Instagram account?
Get
Leave
out
me
my
alone.
business.
Get out of my business. If I have you on this platform, that's where I want you to stay.
Correct.
Get out my business.
Can't see everything.
I don't like
Then-
that.
Then
Y'all know when she pull the
since
sleeves up.
June
Of this year?
of this year, since the HBCU tour,
Uh-huh.
I've had a new American Express card almost every single month
month.
because my card continues to get compromised.
Really?
Yes, I have no idea why. I'm convinced it's this doggone cellular device, though.
There probably is actually something going on. You should figure that out.
I called American
You put the
Express.
blocks on your
Girl, I deleted every.
Change your password.
You know, because Apple's so doggone smart. They want you to remember everything in your
They
phone.
do.
I said, don't take it out. My Apple Wallet, don't store nothing. I will manually enter
Yeah.
everything from now on because I don't know what I'm doing. I called the American Express dude. I said, hi,
Something's happening.
y'all, I'm scared y'all gonna say you too high risk because every
You keep
month.
getting charges, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yes, and every month American Express be like, girl, did you do this? I said, no. Okay, we closing down your card. We're going to send you a new one. Every month.
But I'm saying, have you put something? I guess it won't really matter for what you're saying though, because they have your card,
I have my card. Somehow they get my card number.
and they're not like opening new accounts because I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no.
say if you
The
put,
last one, they charged $23,000. It wasn't U.S.,
Where?
but $23,000 at a restaurant. I feel like they were catering. Then they did another one for $27,000. I wish I could tell you where
are
it
they
was.
not figuring out who it is?
No, so I called
Amex is
American
not.
Express. I said, American Express, listen, I know we keep having these trouble. I don't want y'all to drop me as a customer because I keep having these problems. Y'all probably think I'm high risk. It's not me. I promise I'm really trying. But is there anything you could tell me
Yeah.
About
that I'm
Back-
doing
yeah.
wrong?
Backtrace
Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there a trend that I kid you not. The guy said, girl, we get thousands of calls every day. You're not the only one.
Oh,
I said, that's not helpful.
good luck, ma'am.
That's not helpful.
On your journey, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
I did a
Sending you new
hard
card.
block.
Yes.
It wasn't U.S. $23,000, but it wasn't U.S. I don't even got $23,000
So it's
available on my
out
card.
Out of the country?
It was out of the country.
Oh, so that's somebody hacking.
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
hacking.
That's why I said I feel
You
like
need to change everything
You
that
update-
has
Have
it.
you updated your phone recently?
when they tell me to.
Okay. Because that typically, if you've got a virus, that'll wipe.
But
things
since
out.
June,
Yeah.
A new virus hit. You updated that one to that one?
I don't know.
What did I
Listen-
say? A new virus? I
Yeah, I
meant a
know
new
what you
New
update.
yeah.
So now what I'm doing is there's an encryption service that I have.
I hate all those.
Me too, but I have to. So now I don't enter any passwords on my own. I do it through the
Something
password
The third
thing.
party, yeah.
I don't enter my credit card information because we're in 2023. I online shop a lot, and it's not
Yeah.
like clothes and stuff. Like I'm shopping for a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
groceries. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff
Yeah,
online. So I'm like, I can't not do this.
Yeah.
So now everything is through the encryption service. I don't my address.
Dang.
Now I have everything on my laptop that like remembered passwords.
It's all gone.
I took it all out. Everything on my phone that remembered it, took it all out. I'm changing all my passwords to the when they suggest a password to you and it'd be all
Yeah,
extra
the
long.
That's what I've been doing too. And it's
It's a
annoying because
lot.
I never remember what the password is.
Yeah.
I know, but the good thing about this is all I have to do is remember the master password.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
Oh.
And then
Amen.
it
You can
fills
find it,
in.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, I want to pop the trunk on Apple because I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, and I don't understand it.
Amen.
Yeah, I thought about ExpressVPNs too. I haven't done that yet, but that would be next. All right, that's it. Oh, let's do a couple people.
Yes.
Cam's gonna play them. You guys have been sending good ones.
We love them.
This
Keep
one is
them
the first
coming.
one isn't a pop the trunk though. She just had a question. I just thought it was a good question.
Hey, what's up, Lisa and Mel? Love y'all podcast. Just a quick question though. Have y'all ever wanted to be in a sorority, and if so, which one? Because one of you went to like a PWI and one went to HBCU in the South at that. I always just wondered if y'all two ever saw yourselves being in a sorority, or if it was never, for y'all.
So
I did want to.
yes, that's why I said Mel's gonna have a story for this.
I did want to and did a lot of work to do so. And then did not.
But didn't they close down the chapter?
That child, I'm trying to remember actually. Yes.
I feel like that was also the same year.
Yes. I'm trying to remember.
I don't know if you quit. I don't remember actually the
It was a
whole
lot
order.
of things that happened that prevented me from continuing on. But I wanted to be an AKA. I definitely was doing a lot of work to do that. And that was such an interesting experience. I'm not one, obviously. And so I be feeling like there's a lot of protection around what they do. But I was doing things, going places.
She was in the hazing process.
Being in the first
Oh, should I not
person
say
in
that?
line, calling, making the call. I was doing all the stuff. But then
Being told your hair was greasy.
a lot of things happened. At one point, something happened with Greg actually, and I was like, I don't care what you stand on. I stand on business about that one right there. So what you got to say, man? So anyway, there was a lot of things that happened, but I didn't end up getting to make it because of I can't remember. I feel like there wasn't a line, but there was also some other things that happened that prevented me personally from continuing on. I'm trying to remember specifically. It's been a while since I've had to think about that actually. But yes, I did want to. And you wanted to too, no?
No. Yes and no. I think in real time, the type of like scary person that I was, and just the idea of like doing the like, I don't forget what they're called, the strolls.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, I don't have enough rhythm for this. I cannot do this. There's no way that I'm going to be good at this. But if I did, and most of my friends, even to like this day, and even while I was in college, were all Deltas.
Yeah.
I know way more Deltas, literally even still to this day. But definitely in college, most of I'm literally trying to think of one AKA that I didn't know any AKAs. I think there was one lone AKA.
I was gonna say, I remember not you having a lot of Delta friends.
Yeah.
Because at a young age, I knew that's what I wanted, but I remember not, like, you didn't have a
No.
lot of AKA friends.
There wasn't. They were mostly Deltas, and then we had Zetas. Those
Oh
were
yeah,
like
that
the
was
two.
really was so odd to me, but that was
Yeah.
much popular at your school than like
they
any
were
other
much
school.
small. They were not much smaller because I went to the PWI, so it wasn't a whole bunch of folk on the line to begin with. But the line was smaller than the deltas, but they did have a presence. They had a presence more than the AKAs.
Yeah, 100%.
for sure.
I am well aware, and I have a lot of friends who pled AKA because it was a group of us who wanted to in undergrad, and they went on to do it in grad chapter. I am not doing that.
Yeah,
There's a few people just saying like grad chapter. It's not for me, amen. But I know people who have and are,
I think
that's
it's so
amazing.
cool. I have such a funny video idea that I'm hoping we're going to shoot tomorrow. But the way I'm campaigning for my boys to go to an HBCU,
Oh my gosh,
like I have
same.
it all.
They should.
I have it all
I
mapped
want it.
out. Him, Mariah,
All of them.
Julian. I've been talking to Tammy about it. Like I want all of them to go.
Oh, that's fun.
But literally Isaiah last night was like, "Can I apply to Arizona State?" And I was
What?
like, "I don't understand you as a human being. Why do you want to go to Arizona State? Why do you want to go to Arizona? It's in Tucson." I said, "Isaiah, look at the weather. Is that attractive to you?"
Arizona.
He was like, "The campus looks nice." I was like, "What are you talking
You're not
about?"
gonna be able to go
Campus?
outside when it's 115
That's what
degrees.
I'm saying. I'm like,
Brutal.
he's like, "This looks like the same weather in LA." I said, "It's not the same. It's hotter."
You got the ocean. They don't have the
Yeah,
ocean.
I'm like, "Sir."
No.
Anyway, all right, next one.
Hello, Melissa and Mel. I do need to pop the trunk. You know what I'm going to pop it on? Is the dating scene. I am so sick of this dating. I know I'm up here listening to you guys' recent podcast, but y'all, let me tell you, the
Why did I
trife,
look up Tucson?
the
then?
trash, the rubbish men that I've dated. Now I understand whatever you say or whatever you like put out in the world is what you get back. So maybe I'm saying that men are trash and I'm getting trash. But my thing is, a guy has asked me the things. I'm not going to say what because I don't want you guys to getting taken down. But let's just say a lot of men have been asking me to come over to their homes before meeting them in public. So I want to pop the trunk on that. I don't understand why people, especially men, don't think or understand that we women are crazy. We can kill you. Okay? Okay? Women have done it. They're snapped for a reason. But I just want to pop the trunk on the date.
Hilarious.
I'm tired of it. I hope God intercedes it.
Hello.
Or something gotta give. But yeah, that's what I want to pop the trunk on. this date.
Hilarious. Arizona State is not in Tucson. I don't know why we looked up Tucson last night, but we did do that. Okay, I really quickly, first of all, sorrow's prayers to this young lady in this dating scene because we know that it is ghetto just from the people that we talk to. I really quickly want to read this post that was in a club.
The book club.
Yes, that I actually, next year we're going back to books. This year I said I'm off, but next year I'm going back to it. But I really quickly want to read this because I think this epitomizes the dating scene in 2023. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It says, "Good morning, MOANING. Good
moaning.
moaning.
Okay.
Not moaning like slang moaning. Moaning like moan.
Like you're moaning. Mhm.
Uh-huh. So she said, "Hey, good morning." He says, "You like that good moaning part?"
Oh, see, I'm out.
So now he's trying to explain the
I'm out.
Yeah. She said, "I ignored that." And he says, "Pardon me for having a sense of humor. You on your period or something?" And she says, "And blocked." I said, "Wait, ain't no way. Is this real?"
She was talking to him too.
Yes.
She let that
She
slide.
did it. The thing about it is, it's the fact that he was like, "Oh, she didn't acknowledge the
Sir,
moaning
if you
part.
don't get
She didn't hear that. She didn't read it. Oh, maybe she thought I meant moaning. Like, no. I mean like moaning."
And these are grown-ups, adults.
These are the grown-ups of today. These are the options
Good
that
night.
you have to make children with.
Oh no.
And I want to stand.
Good moaning and then doubling down.
Because she said, hey. And he was like, oh.
Did you catch my joke?
Can you reread what I just sent? Because I don't think you understood what I was trying to say.
A joke.
Yeah, it was a ha ha ha. Go back because I'm funny.
It's blocked. Double +1 on her blocked.
I want to stand in prayer and solidarity with our single sisters because I don't know what's happening.
Girl.
Listen, they say it all the time, but these are not the men God created in his image.
Absolutely not. What is happening?
I think
That
they
is
were in the
terrible.
reject button and the bus came back and dumped them in the good pile because that man said, "Did you get the good moaning part?"
That is, I would blocked. Amen.
She said, "And blocked." Ooh, good sister.
I have a friend who be on the dating apps. Have y'all, if you're a single person, or woman in particular, or a person who dates men, apparently hatfishing is a thing. If
Where you try to hide your hair?
your head,
With a hat?
Oh, because you're bald.
it's giving Neo.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's giving you have an oddly shaped head. You're maybe not attractive
You don't have hair.
with your actual head, and so they hatfish, and it like
Wait. Hold on. I need clarity. Is hat fishing because you're bald? Is it
No.
because
Multiple reasons. You
multiple
have an issue
reasons,
with-
I think.
You look bad without a hat, essentially.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you look bad without a hat, literally. So they like you look better with a hat because I can't see your whole face,
Oh,
your whole head, your whole
see.
the whole situation. And so anyway, she told me about hat fishing. So she was like, "No, Mel, anybody with a hat in their profile picture or in their pictures, I need to see a picture of your full face
Without the hat.
because it's a hat." I was like, "Hat fishing?"
It's like when girls
Also
do it
height
with
fishing.
just filters and they're just filters in the
Oh.
pictures. And you're like, okay, like you obviously don't look like this.
Yeah.
That is a red flag. Don't do a lot of filters.
I don't know what kitten fishing is. What is kitten fishing? People are saying, "Oh, height fishing." I'd imagine many men, height fish. I would imagine that to be the case. I don't know what kitten fish
What
is.
is
though.
kitten fishing?
Wait,
They
what?
do
Yeah.
trickery with the snug beanies.
If you know what kitten fishing is, type it in the chat because I want to know now.
Let me see. Kitten fishing?
Oh, having an old picture.
The act of making oneself appear more desirable in online,
How though?
especially through the use of kitten, like the baby version of you.
Oh, where you
so
use
younger
old
pictures.
pictures.
Yes, old or edited
Using an
photos.
old, younger photo of yourself.
That makes sense.
I understood.
Kitten, like versus cat. It
okay.
literally. I mean,
I didn't
y'all
get
saw
this.
that come together for me in real time.
Understood.
Um,
Well, I pray for y'all.
the thing is, I can imagine in 2023 when where online dating is so normalized that it really is like when online dating was the first thing. It was like you found
Yeah.
someone online. It was
Yeah.
like shocking. It was unusual. It wasn't in 2023.
Yeah.
I'm more surprised that you went to a bar and met
Yeah.
somebody. Seriously, like.
Yeah.
You didn't use an app. Like it's more normalized. But with that comes these opportunities
100%.
to not, at least when you meet in person, I see you with my eyes.
Right.
You might personality fish me. You might, send a representative.
100%.
And I got to unfold that. But your whole face is not who you said you are. That's weird.
That is very weird. It's unfortunate, but also if what you post is your true self and you don't get no dates, like what else you supposed to do?
You should lie then, I guess. But then when they find out who
Yeah,
you are,
it's
they
not-
go.
It doesn't work out in the end.
It doesn't
Every
work out in
time-
the end.
If every time I apply for a job and I ain't get no calls back, but then when I lie a little bit, I get an interview.
Well, that's different. I'm for changing your name and making it sound different and all that.
To appeal to the.
Yeah.
Okay, but just not in a relationship, but it's okay to do for a job.
Yeah.
Because being someone else in a relationship is exhausting.
And you're hurting an individual person. A corporation, I don't mind.
Screw
I do agree with that. You ain't heard nobody but a corporation. I do agree.
They're bad.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Okay, this is actually no. Do the very last one because we're almost out of time.
Okay.
The parents sending sick kids to school because that's going to go to Kai Kai.
Gin and Juice podcast. This is Keisha Atkins. I'm also a stage crew member and a boo. And I want to pop the trunk on these parents. Stop sending your sick kids to school. Get my kids sick. My kids are never sick. I'm currently in the urgent care right now with my son. Stop doing that. Keep them and their little germs at home.
First, we hope your son is okay.
She was in the urgent care, and the very moment she recorded this,
Yes, because it sounded like she was whisper yelling.
She was mad. Amen. A+1. However, I can double down on what you're saying. Please keep your sick children at home. Okay.
Yes.
And if you're a teacher, you stay home too with your sick self. Okay. Because the rest of us, I send my kid to school fine, and she comes back. Micaiah don't even go to school every day. She only goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, wow.
Every Tuesday and Thursday, she's sick. I send her Monday, Tuesday, she's sick. I can't send her on Wednesday. Can't send her on Friday. I send her back on Monday, she's sick. She might get better. I send her Wednesday, Thursday, she's sick. She can't go on Friday. She don't never complete a whole week. She don't complete Monday, Wednesday, Friday since I've been sending her. And I am sick of it. I had the thought literally the other day, like, maybe I should just take her out. Because at this point, it's inconvenient for me.
It is.
And yet I pay.
Well, and you're paying for it.
And I'm paying,
You're paying for her
it.
to get sick.
For her to be sick every single day. It is beyond. I need her to be 4.
You're building up her immune system. That's the thing, because
No.
she was at home with you.
No.
That she didn't have an opportunity to get sick from all the other kids.
No.
Yeah, but the reason why we were all home was because people were out sick when they shouldn't have been out
yes.
sick.
That's true.
Stay home.
How many
And then
years
you-
was COVID? Like 3?
Forever, yes. And then McKinley is at home. So Micaiah comes home, gets McKinley sick. McKinley gets us sick. Now the whole house is sick.
That's how
And
it
now
works.
everybody's just at home.
First of all, though, as adults, y'all shouldn't be getting sick. Y'all immune systems is weak.
I concur. I get
Because
sick all the time.
I haven't been sick.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
My immune system stand on business.
I don't know why you don't get sick. That's
Because my
weird.
immune system stands on business.
That's
okay.
because mom probably breastfed you and she got sick by the time she
Oh,
was
you're
with-
definitely after the first one. You're definitely out. Breastfeeding
Mom,
is
did you
for
breastfeed
the
us?
oldest kid only. If you breastfed all your kids, truly, honestly, you are a super mom.
Mary Marshall, if you're in the chat, chime in. Did you breastfeed me? Because I blame you.
No, Ebony with 2 E's. I wasn't just sick.
No.
I just had
She had a whole other situation.
Heartburn.
I had a heartburn situation.
It wasn't even regular sick. That
No,
she don't get.
I
Melissa does
wasn't
not
sick
get
though, y'all.
That's weird.
I had acid reflux cough.
Hello.
I didn't have sick cough. It's a difference.
I get sick all the time. I be sick a lot. I don't understand.
Mel be sick.
I be stuffy, can't breathe, nose coughing, all the stuff. It's annoying.
I just went and got my eyes checked at 40 years old. Acid reflux. I think it's with a U, ain't it? Isn't it reflux?
Acid
I don't really
reflux,
always
yeah.
say it
It's
correct.
acid reflux.
I was fantastic. Oh, I went to the eye doctor this morning. I got another pop trunk, but anyways, I went to the eye doctor this morning. My eyes are perfect. She said I don't have no issues. I can see. It's 20/20 over here. My eyes stand on business. My immune system stand on business. Period. My boy's eyes.
Can't see.
I had to reintroduce myself to Joe the other day. I said, I don't think you know. That's why you've been treating me this way. You don't know I'm your mom.
You can't see.
You can't see. That's why you
Who
didn't
I
know. You didn't know who I was. So I'm gonna reintroduce myself. Like this is our first time meeting. Because when I tell you this baby can't see, she pulled up a thing. She said, "This is what you see. This is what he see." I said, "Oh no, Joe."
You can't see at all.
Joe, did you know you are black?
That is.
That baby cannot see
Did
the whole
you know
world.
you are
Did
black?
Joe,
Have you seen your skin?
have you seen? Joe said, I said, "Do you see this one and this one?" He said, "I don't see a difference." And I said, "And that's the problem.
That is the problem.
That means your eyes messed up the one that was clear.
Oh,
Because
man.
how do you not see that there's a difference between you when it's clear as day to me?"
He has his glasses now.
I got to pick them up today too. That's why I went up there. I made my appointment today so I could also pick their stuff up, but they're not available until 2 o'clock. So I got to go back
Oh, okay.
to go get it. All right. Anything else?
We didn't even talk about the fact that it's okay. Let's end on this. It's the last episode of the season.
Oh yes.
Do you want to quickly touch on accomplishments for the year?
Oh yeah, we were
goals
supposed
for the
to talk
next
about
year.
that. How did we
Anything.
get through the
I don't know,
hour and not
girl.
do that?
I don't know, girl.
For one of my goals for this year, if you are an entrepreneur or you have any type of like side business, ensuring your financial house is in order. And I'm not talking about like the money that you bring in. I'm talking about if you have an LLC, like doing that stuff. If you need to switch over to a corporation for tax purposes, like doing that stuff, making sure that your finances are, divided. So you have personal and then you have this, like all of that is new for us because we don't come from a family that, we all had traditional jobs. I'm not shaming anybody. If you work a 9 to 5,
100%.
good for you because it's ghetto over here. Okay. Trying to figure all of this out on your own is a lot. It can be very overwhelming. And if you don't do it right, it can also be very costly.
Yeah.
Okay. It can be the IRS. Let me tell you who stand on business.
Every time.
The IRS. Oh, they gonna stand on business and they gonna add more to it by way of interest and fees before they take it back. Okay, and so one of the goals this year was to like get all of that kind of structured in order. I'm by no means an expert. I understand a little bit more than I did at the beginning of the year, but that was one of my goals this year, and something that I want to like continue next year is just to ensure we have those like our financial house in order. I also really who be sick, Greg, that is not true.
I said that's building with Goose. Get out of here. He lying.
Greg is not telling the
truth. Pick up my baby.
I literally, I've been
him.
in LA for 10 years, you guys. I have been sick once with bronchitis, once with COVID, and then this little fake sick, not sick thing that I had going on. Like, relax. And then COVID, like, but COVID don't really count.
Absolutely not.
Because it was a whole pandemic. So that was one of my goals this year. And then as I move into next year, I think I am going to make a decision. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I haven't really thought about this all the way through. But I feel like I want to make a decision about where I want to be in this like influencer life. I need to really, truly decide if this is what I want to do. I realize that I don't know if this is really what I want to do. So I need to decide what that future looks like what the future looks like for me in this world. So yeah, that would be a goal.
Got it.
Yours?
I don't know. I didn't start out the year having a goal set. Okay. And then I just accomplished a bunch of things I didn't know that I was setting out to accomplish. Greg and I were talking about, actually, maybe we were even talking about it with Kev. The June 7th, the day after my birthday, is the first time video I posted on TikTok, where I went from, I think it was 1,300 or so followers on TikTok. And then within a week of June, I posted on June 7th, had 1,300 or so. And then within a week, I had about 100,000 on TikTok.
Right.
And then from here, so I'm about to hit 6 months of posting on TikTok, and I'm closing in.
It's only been on 6 months,
and I'm closing in on 400,000 followers on TikTok, which is not a goal that I initially had, but something that obviously I'm now on this journey, and it's amazing and interesting. So all of that to say, that has been really cool. Obviously, doing premiering those episodes of Underreported that we did years ago now, and then putting those out, and now trying to figure out how to grow Underreported and continuing telling those stories has been amazing. Starting a Patreon, which was brand new for me. But like navigating and figuring out like what that is and how I bring myself to that, and like creating a community, because it's been fun, and I like what's happening, but it's like figuring out how to just continue to like foster and grow that community and making it like worth people's time. So anyway, all of those things are things I accomplished that I didn't even know were goals. And so what's so funny is the one goal that I have had that I haven't accomplished yet is that I made a goal that I want to make as much money as I did at Netflix in 1 month. I want to be able to make that as an entrepreneur. And that I feel like will like really secrete for me and like make it like, okay, this is an avenue that you can really pursue and like something you can continue to do. So anyway, my goal, I haven't accomplished that, but my goal is to do that. That's my own personal goal. So anyway, those are like the things that happened this year that I am excited and very proud of. I think next year, obviously, I want to continue growing all of these things that I'm doing. I definitely I want to hit 500,000 on TikTok, obviously, and even more than that. I think
you definitely can.
Somebody I was following hit 1 million, and I was like, well, there's a goal. How can I do that? So ideally, I would love to hit 1 million. covering cases and all of that. I also would really love to be hired to like cover a case. I want to do it freelance. I don't want to be hired like for a company. But I would love for someone to like hire me and fly me to New York to follow a case.
How does that work? Who gets that done?
I don't know, girl. I'm just putting stuff out there. Just saying stuff. But I would love to like actually have to like cover a case from that way. So anyway, and then of course I want to like actually get my press pass. I'm working on that to like cover cases. I want to cover more of those and figure out just kind of what this is. I want to grow, even going to the court and like doing what you said, like the get ready with me to not be a lawyer, continue growing the Patreon, and then getting the financial stuff. You guys are like really good at that and talking about it a lot, which makes me want to do it. So anyway, 2024, those are the goals I have for me in my lifetime. Yeah.
Goals that you have. So your goal for 2024.
My biggest goal, I want to make as much money as I did at Netflix. I want to be able to make it as an entrepreneur. That is like, I need to be able to grow all of these things, but like the ultimate goal is to meet that. And I want to, once I make that, then I feel like, okay, I can do it. Like right now, I probably always will, but I always like look for jobs like forever.
Yeah.
And that will
I don't
continue.
know that ever goes away though.
Okay.
I don't know if that ever goes away.
How long did it take you to throw away your corporate clothes?
I think 1.5 years.
Okay, because I still have mine.
Yeah, I think 1.5 years. But also when we talked to the we hired a like finance team to kind of help us. I was just talking to her like on Monday, and I was like, she emailed me. Matter of fact, she emailed me while we were shooting. She emailed me, when you have a moment, give me a call. Do I want to play this voice note? Let me try to remember what I said. Because I want you to know, at least for me, because very much still feeling like imposter syndrome.
Yes.
The imposter syndrome lives in me very hard. So there were only 2 options that I assumed you were calling for. A was that Dom quit. I don't know why, but that was my first thought. No, that was my second thought. My first thought was, oh no, they realize we don't make enough money and they're about to fire us as clients. That was my actual first thought. That's was hilarious. My first thought.
That's funny.
So if you couldn't hear, the lady that does our finance stuff, she emailed me and said, hey, Melissa, when you have a chance, give me a call. My immediate first thought was, they have finally found out. Why do we take them on? They don't make enough money to be with us.
Y'all are not a client of ours.
Y'all can't be a client of ours. We got to let y'all go. That was my first thought. And I feel like that uneasy. I do understand that, you can be fired or laid off in a regular 9 to 5, but it is still a level of stability that I am not comfortable in this world. Like, it's just very different. It's just very, very different. And so it is very, there's not a lot of stability, and it makes me nervous all of the time. So I don't know that I'll ever. And I think that's also why I'm like, we need to get all this other stuff in order so I can see it, so I can understand, so I know like what is going on. Otherwise, this is all like, girl, it's ghetto out here. It's imposter syndrome is very real. One other thing is, never mind. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much about some of the goals that I think I have for myself as well, because I don't know where they fall just yet, if that makes sense. Probably not without a lot of like clarity on what I'm talking about.
We can revisit.
Yeah, we can revisit later. All right, that's it. That's all. We will be back on Monday.
For the patrons.
Yes. And we will be talking about, I don't know, because we actually covered a lot. So we'll see what happens over the course of this weekend.
There'll be some TV.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye.